Are you looking to generate more leads, more opportunities, and not just likes from your digital advertising? Welcome back to This Week in Marketing. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to This Week in Marketing. My name is Jason Pantana, and I am super pumped and stoked, and all the things I typically say to talk about today's topic, which is the content for your ads. I get the question all the time, hey Jason, I'm running ads on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook, on wherever. What should my ads be? What should they consist of? In other words, what the question is what's the content in the ad? And let's get for a second, let's just zoom out and talk about advertising from just a thinking and a strategy standpoint. Really, an ad, an advertisement, an online ad, whatever word you want to use for it, really it's nothing more than an offer. I'll give you this in exchange for that. So for example, I'll give you this PDF that they might be able to download in exchange for your email address. I'll give you this video in exchange for you watching it for a certain duration. There is always a give and take. An ad is really nothing beyond just an offer. But the question is, what's the offer exactly? And really, fundamentally, there are two types of offers. Your ad, no matter what platform it is, Google, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, your ad is either offering the product, which is houses, or you, the professional. It's either product or professional. So for example, if I see an ad on Google that's like, homes for sale near me, and I'm a buyer looking to search for homes, and then I click an ad in Google search and I go to your website and it forces a registration for an email address and a phone number and all that stuff. Why? So that I can look at houses. Well, guess what? Your offer was tied to the product, which is the houses, the properties. If I see an ad that's about click here to get a free instant home valuation, again, the offer is about the product, the houses. But if I see an ad where I Google best realtor near me or best realtor in Milwaukee or wherever it is, and then I see your Google business page or I see Google local services ads or something tied to that, well, that's totally different. Because in that case, the offer was you, the agent, the professional, right? The consumer was literally looking for you. So I want you to kind of just do some analysis. It's not as easy as saying, hey, what content should go in my ads? Well, it depends. What are you offering? Fundamentally, an ad begins with its offer. Does your ad offer the property, i.e. the product, or the professional? That's you. And there's really no wrong way to do it. I would actually advise that you should have some ads that do one and some ads that do the other, and just mix it up in terms of generating leads coming in all different types of shapes, sizes, and levels of intent. So there's two different types of offers. It's about the product, it's about the professional. Let's go one layer deeper. The next question you should be asking yourself when it comes to mapping out a strategy for your ads is, okay, I get it. I get the offer thing. Okay, so what's my objective with a given ad? Again, it doesn't matter what kind of an ad it is. It could be a video ad on YouTube. It could be a Google search ad. It could be a Facebook ad, whatever. We haven't gotten to that yet. But whatever kind of ad it is, I should have some kind of a strategic objective for that ad. And really, there's two different types of objectives. In my ad, again, no matter where it is, I either want the consumer's attention. In other words, I want impressions, I want views, I want brand awareness and reach. I just want to be on their radar, right? I'm not asking for anything else, or I want their action. I want them to click. I want them to call. I want them to convert. And so think about it, your offer may be way more straightforward because I want them to take a specific action or not. So these are just high level things to be thinking about at an overarching level when it comes to your online advertising strategy. An ad is really just an offer. There's two types of offers. You're either offering the product, i.e. properties, or you're offering you, the professional, the agent. And either way, you have to have some kind of a campaign objective for any ad campaign on any platform you run. You're either playing for their attention, you just want to be on their consideration set, on their radar. You want top of mind awareness, or it's direct response. You want a specific action to occur. Click here, call now, fill out the form, do some kind of a high intent action that generates the lead for me. Okay, let's go one layer deeper. So we talked about the offer, we talked about the types of offers, we talked about the different campaign objectives. Let's talk about the most common actual platforms for where people run ads online. Okay, let's start with Google. Google has kind of like Pandora's box got opened up with all these different subtypes of ads. Google has lots of different basically they have ad departments, different ad products. They have, because they make a lot of money off of ads. So guess what? They have a lot of options. The fundamental mainstay ad that Google offers is Google search ads. This basically means when you do a Google search like hotels near me or something like that, you're going to most likely trigger an ad that shows up with the little black letters ad next to it and the linked results on the results page. That's a Google search campaign. Those are rather technical to run. And usually I defer to other companies like Boomtown and others who actually run those more PPC, pay-per-click types of ads. But I just want you to know what they are. It's like right now, just kind of stay with me. There's Google search ads. Well, there's also Google display network ads. So as you peruse the web, like maybe you're on, I don't know, weather.com or thesaurus.com or some random website, and all of a sudden you see little ads popping up. They're wide and skinny, they're tall and skinny, they're square shaped, they pop up. Sometimes they have a video, sometimes they don't, and they're just all over the web. And it doesn't really matter what website you're on, you just keep seeing ads. Sometimes they're in the footer of an app, like you're playing Candy Crush and you see ads in the footer of it. Those are all ads positioned there by the Google Display Network, which basically, to keep it really short and simple, Google has a deal with like 3 million websites that have a lot of traffic where they're like, hey, if we can put our advertisers' ads on your websites, we'll give you some of the money that we make. And those websites are like, yes, please. And so they sign up for what's called AdSense to monetize the fact that they have high traffic websites. The websites really don't matter. The point of it is you have the ability to go into Google and run ads that kind of make you follow people around the web, which I'll talk more about later, but that's called the Google Display Network ads. Suffice it to say this, whenever you see those little pop-up banner ads, those display ads, Google put them there, and you can put them in front of your customers too. Google also offers local ads. They have two basic types of local ads. They have what are called local services ads, which are kind of, for the most part, set it and forget it. And they also have what are called local search ads, which is a fancy term for basically ads to promote your Google business page. And then last, one of their big, amazing ad platforms is YouTube ads in and of themselves. YouTube is owned by Google. And YouTube has two specific types of ads. They have what are called in-stream ads, and they have what are called in-feed ads. In-stream ads are those commercials you see that play before, during, and after videos. Like you can skip them sometimes, and sometimes you can't, but those are called in-stream ads, YouTube commercials. Then they have what are called in-feed ads. Sometimes, like if you do a YouTube search for a video, you'll see that the video at the very top of the search results is actually an ad. It's actually got like a little yellow box. It said ad, and somebody paid to put that there. That's called an in-feed ad. So just, again, this is like knowing's half the battle. Google has a lot of ad products. Facebook and Instagram have ad products, and they're another like mainstay, flagship advertising portal for a lot of online advertisers. Now, Facebook and Instagram are a lot easier to digest because Google has these different ad products that are actually like very different from each other. But Facebook and Instagram, here's what I want you to think about. An ad on Facebook or Instagram is nothing more than a post on Facebook or Instagram with money behind it and targeting behind it. That's it. And then last, there's other advertising platforms like new, up and coming, emerging, or alternative ad platforms like Pinterest, like LinkedIn, like TikTok, like even Hulu. There's lots of places you can run ads. So fundamentally, you got to think through a lot of measures before we get to what should my ads be about? Well, that depends. What's the offer? What's the objective? What are the platforms? And then once you answer those questions, then we get to the drum roll, please. Let's talk about the content of your ads. So now we're going to talk about 5 different ideas to fill the content of your ads and by extension, fill your pipelines with leads. Number 1 is simply this. When you're posting on social, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you post your content, your organic value add, I'm a knowledge broker types of content, videos, photos, carousels, whatever. I want you to put money behind that content and promote it to a wider audience. Let me give you an example. One of our amazing coaching members and coaches, his name is Stephen Kim. He's a rock star agent in Toronto. And Steven makes a lot of content. He is so flipping consistent with producing content on Instagram, like literally 8 videos a week, and it's all super value add. And as a result of all the amazing content he publishes on Instagram organically, he gets a lot of inbound inquiries. What does that mean? It means people found him through hashtags in their explore page, whatever. They somehow stumbled onto his content organically, and then they DM'd him because they just fell in love with his knowledge brokerness. They knew him, liked him, trust him. And so they eventually reached out to him through DMs and said, hey, are you taking on or accepting any new clients? We're looking to sell. We're looking to buy. We know somebody who's looking to sell or buy. And so Steven was getting a ton of inbound organic leads. He still is. So Steven had this discussion with his coach where he's like, you know what? I want to run some ads to generate more leads. And the coach was like, well, you're already getting really great leads. So we could run ads to a cold audience who neither knows you or cares about you, but they're just searching for homes or whatever. And we can try to set up great nurturing campaigns. Or what if you just paid to promote your content to a wider audience? Because here's the deal. If that content has already shown itself able to generate organic leads, inbound organic leads, then if I use that content and put money behind it to get a bigger audience, by extension, As they over time know you, like you, trust you, you'll have a bigger population of people to pull from. Therefore, you'll get more inbound inquiries, more leads, more opportunities. And so Stephen was like, absolutely, you're right. The low hanging fruit for me is to use what's already working, my content, but just use it to grow a bigger audience. And then by extension, reap the rewards in terms of inbound organic DMs, inquiries from buyers and sellers from that larger audience. That's your first one. Just promote your content. You can boost it on Facebook or Instagram. You can go into the Facebook ads manager and run a true blue ad campaign, or like on YouTube, you can run an in-feed ad or an in-stream ad. I'm not talking so much about where you do this. I'm simply saying to you that wherever you publish content, you should be promoting that content to grow a bigger audience. Number 2, this one's going to be really, really simple. Write down, run Google local services ads. Number 3, no, I'm just kidding. I'll talk more about it than that, but like you should run Google local services ads. If you don't know how, I double dog dare you to Google local services ads, click the buttons, follow the prompts. They are easy. There isn't really content. You fill out the name of your business, where you do business, and there's some basic headlines. There's not much to say, but those are the ads that when you run searches like best realtor or top realtor in said marketplace, and you see those 3 across the top, those are ads. Those are Google local services ads, and you want to be all over those. Number 3 is pretty similar, but they're called Google local search ads. Now, these are a bit more technical because what they really are is Google business page ads. So here's what I want you to do. Log into your business manager, your Google profile business manager, which is business.google.com. And then all over the screen, like in 6 different places, you're going to see a button that says create an ad. Whichever one you click, they just want you to click one of them. You're going to click it and follow the steps. It's super simple to walk. Like basically it pulls information off of your Google business profile and it fills in all the blanks for you. And it just asks you, where do you want us to run these ads? And what you're basically doing is paying to promote your Google business page. This is not really content, but this is just me saying like, hey, it's a no-brainer. This is an ad that you should be running to generate leads. Number 4 is you should be running YouTube in-stream ads with market update videos once a month. Now, YouTube in-stream ads, we said, are basically YouTube commercials. You know what it's like. You go to YouTube to watch some video to how electricity is made or whatever video you want to watch. And then before you can watch that video, an ad starts to play. It's basically a commercial. It's called a pre-roll or an in-stream ad. And you're waiting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until you can eventually press skip ad. Well, these ads are flipping amazing, and you should be running them. And the content that performs best for our coaching clients all over the US, all over Canada, is a once a month market update. You keep making the same video every month and rolling it again and again and again. So here's the steps. It's not hard at all. Make a 1 or 2 minute long video talking about the market. So like do one for April, do one for May, do one for June, July, August, and you're testing me to see if I can do all my months of the year, right? You make a monthly market update video, call it a minute or 2. You publish it on your YouTube channel, just like you just upload a video. And then when it's been published, there's a little ... button right next to the video. You click it, and then there's an option that says promote. And you say, yes, I want to promote the video. And you follow through the screens. It's super easy, step by step. It's super easy. And then you just basically say, I want to target anybody who is living in my marketplace so that I can be the one who answers the age-old question that every consumer asks every agent, which is, how's the market? How's the market? Instead of waiting for that question to get asked of you, just answer it with a YouTube in-stream ad monthly market update video. And finally, number 5 is you should be running Google Display Network ads. Those are the banner ads that we talked about a second ago that are all over the web. Now, I get a question a lot like, what should I put in those ads, Jason? And a lot of agents, I believe, are making a big mistake. They put houses in those ads. Let's go back to there's 2 types of offers. There's the product, i.e. houses, and then there's the professional. You should be putting yourself in these videos. Like when I think about like what's your logo is really your face, right? I want people to see you everywhere. I see you everywhere. You're that agent, aren't you? I want you to be seen everywhere in your marketplace. Your face, your name, your branding, your colors, and all the stuff that goes along with your agent brand. I want people to see you on the web through Google Display Network ads, literally everywhere, because we're going to create familiarity. And as we over time build up more familiarity, we keep ourselves top of mind and on the consideration set of buyers and sellers in the marketplace. Again, the question is what goes in these ads? And the answer is your face. It's not pictures of houses. It's your face. You're that agent. I see you everywhere. To run these ads, simply go to ads.google.com and follow the steps to create display network ads. But again, You're that agent. I see you everywhere. Run these ad campaigns, promote your content, do the things we talked about today, and you'll be positioning yourself as the agent of choice. I get the question all the time, what content goes in my ads? And it's really the wrong question. The better question is, what's my online advertising strategy? What needle am I trying to move? And when you can answer that, that's when things really explode for your business. I hope you got a lot of value out of today's content. If you're new to the channel, make sure you head on over and click that big red subscribe button. And please smash the like button on this video. Let us know that it meant something to your business. And I want to see you take action. Leave a comment, ask some questions, and let us know what other topics you want to see covered in This Week in Marketing, next week and the week after that. I'll see you next time.